Hello guys, and in today's video I'm going to be rating and breaking down every single CS operation ever. Now here I have the tier list, and down here I have every single operation ever released, 11 in total, and sadly none in CS2, so these are all CSGO operations. And me personally, having played every single one of these operations, yes, I even played the first few operations, I'm that big of a nerd, I have an opinion about every single operation. It's not just what I've read and what I think, no, I lived these operations, so I have the right to make a tier list on them. But before we get into that, I want to thank today's video sponsor, which is SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is one of the best and easy to use CS2 trading websites where you can change up your inventory to any color combination you like. Blue, yellow, pink, colorblind, doesn't matter, SkinsMonkey's got them all. And by clicking the link in the description or using code ANOMALY, you can get a deposit bonus of up to 35%, and if it's your first trade, you can also use code ANOMALY for up to $5 for free. Plus, they've got nice extras like freebies for free skins and balance, and they've also got 24/7 live support. So if you want to try them out, then please do so from the link in the description, and thank you once again SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Now, the first operation, Operation Payback, is very nostalgic. It's the first operation ever. Back then, the amount of people that played CSGO was very small. We're talking like 10,000 people or something, which is why this one, many people probably didn't even know it existed. Aside from the nostalgia... Wait, let me change the D tier to trash, bro. This first operation is pretty bad. It's the first operation ever, so most of the features from future operations weren't even made yet. You had a very boring way of leveling up the coin, because you could only do it via casual, and it only counted playtime and wins. Skins didn't exist yet, so there were no skins, but it did have some pretty cool maps, like Motel and Seaside. I remember those a lot, and Seaside, of course, is a crazy map, but as sad as it is, I would rate this operation like 3 out of 10, so it has to go in the trash tier. In my heart, it's forever going to be a good operation, because it was the first one, but content-wise, it is just very bad. The second Operation Bravo, is the first one that I personally played a lot, and yes, I have the gold coin and everything. This operation also added the Bravo case and the Alpha case, and I'm pretty sure the Alpha case was exclusive to the people who had the operation. The Bravo case you could even get as a drop, even if you didn't have the operation, you hadn't bought it, you could still get it as a drop, which is a pretty cool feature. Once again, a pretty boring way to level up the coin, only with playtime and wins. However, this time I think it also counted competitive, I'm not sure. But we had very iconic map pool from this operation. We had Cache, Seaside, Siege, Agency, Overpass, and Cobblestone. Great map pool. With this map pool, I would rate this one about a 6 out of 10, which means this one gets the B tier right in the middle. Pretty good operation. Definitely carried by the map pool. The third operation is Operation Phoenix, and many of you guys who didn't play these early operations won't know this, but this is the operation that had by far the least content ever added. That's why this operation from the start only cost $2.99, because it added no new collections, no new content. All the maps that were added were from the previous operations, so not even any new maps. And I think, like, honestly, the only thing that came with Phoenix that was new was the case. And I mean, yeah, the case is cool, but that's just a money grab from Valve. That's why I'm gonna rate this one at trash. I'm sorry. People might get mad because they only look with nostalgia goggles, saying, "Oh my god, Operation Phoenix is such a good operation." It's not. It's a cash grab. The fourth operation, Operation Breakout, is next, and this operation brought out my favorite map ever in CS, which is Insertion. A hostage map set in Sweden, which I played like hundreds of hours, hundreds of games on, and me and my friends, we would have call out for every single spot on the map. It was the best map ever in CS, because it didn't really play like a normal CS map. Operation Breakout also brought out the Operation Journal for the first time ever, even though it wasn't that useful in this operation. Of course, they also added the Breakout case with the butterfly knife, which is now very well loved. Back here, it wasn't really considered a very good knife. The map Cache also became permanent with this operation, and they brought out 3 collections: Overpass Collection, Baggage Collection, and by far the most famous collection in CS, the Cobblestone Collection. collection with the dragon lore. The missions for this operation weren't the best, but the fact that we got great maps, very nice skin collections, and the operation journal, I'm rating this one in A tier. If they bring out an operation with similar content to this one now, I'll be more than happy. That's a great operation. Operation 5 is Vanguard. Oh my god. Operation Vanguard, of course, brought out the Vanguard case, which didn't have a new knife, which is a bit sad. It only added 2 good maps, which is Season and Train. And this operation also brought out the Operation Journal campaign with those missions. But other than that, not too much content. Overall, a pretty good operation with 2 nice maps and the operation missions, but not too much content. C tier on Vanguard. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, I'm recording video. How are you doing?
What are you recording?
Operation tier list.
You fell off. That shit is boring as fuck.
What? Okay, he just wrote the N-word. Operation number 6 is Operation Bloodhound. This operation re-added some good maps like Agency and Season, and also brought out 2 really good maps in my opinion, Log and Zoo. Both of those maps I have very fond memories of. This is also the operation that added the level system, and also they brought out stories and lore to the Operation Journal campaign. Skin-wise, this operation also brought out the Falcon case with the Falcon knife, which is pretty cool. And they also brought out 6 insane skin collection. They brought back Cobblestone, they brought back Cash and Overpass, and the new ones were Gods and Monsters, Rising Sun, and Chop Chop. Those are, in my opinion, probably the best 6 collections ever featured in a single operation. And Bloodhound was also the first ever operation to feature co-op missions. I'll be honest, they were kinda shit, but it was a great step in the right direction. Skin-wise, the Bloodhound collection is probably perfect, but I just think the selection of maps and missions made this one an A tier, not an S tier. Operation number 7 is of course Wildfire. Wildfire had the Operation Journal and brought out some good maps like Tulip, Nuke, Santorini, and Cruise. It's pretty good map selection. With this operation, of course, came the Bowie knife, a brand new knife, which was decent, and a great selection of weapon skins with Cobblestone, Gods and Monsters, Rising Sun, and Chop Chop. And these collections, in my opinion, are great, but the fact that they are repeats, along with the maps not maybe being the most iconic, this gets a B tier from me. Really good operation, but it could have been better. After a long wait, we get Operation 8, which is Hydra. And Operation Hydra is by far the operation with the most content we've ever gotten. Operation Hydra made the Wingman game mode. They also made another game mode called Weapon Expert, where you could only buy each weapon one time. I'm sad we don't have this one anymore. That was actually quite fun. They brought out 7 maps, 4 of them being brand new and 3 of them being re-releases. They brought back some of the best operation collections ever with Cobblestone, Cash, Overpass, Gods and Monsters, Rising Sun, and Chop Chop. And of course, they also added the Hydra case. Hydra also brought out 6 different war games. This was so much content and so fun to play. And finally, as if that wasn't enough, they brought out a brand new, fully co-op operation campaign. In my opinion, I think this one might be the best operation ever. In my opinion, Operation Hydra has gotta be the best operation ever, man, for real. I just want them to bring back something like this, man, please. Operation 9 is Shattered Web, and now we're getting into the semi-recent operations, even though this is like 4 years old. Fuck, never mind, it's 5 years old. It came out in 2019, bro. Oh my god, how we have fallen off. Operation Shattered Web was the first ever Battle Pass style operation and also introduced agent skins for the first time. They brought out 4 new knives and also great collections like the Norse, the St. Mark's, and the Canals collections. Also had stickers and graffitis. The thing that carried Operation Shattered Web for me was probably the co-op missions that I played with Hayes. I made full videos of me and him playing through these missions, and they were some of the most fun I've had in CS in a long time. However, the map pool was absolutely ass. They only had 3 new maps, one of them being a danger zone map, which is very sad. Co-op missions were perfect, but the fact the map pool was kinda ass brings this to a B tier for me. Still a really solid operation, but the whole battle pass system, we had it the first time, kinda felt like a cash grab. Next up is the second latest operation, Broken Fang. This operation had a lot of new stuff with 4 new skin collections, new agent skins, stickers, patches, graffitis, everything. Broken Fang was also the first operation ever to have retake and premiere matchmaking, and Operation Broken Fang, in my opinion, probably has the best co-op missions ever. And once again, we did videos on all of the co-op missions. That's why, in my opinion, Broken Fang is an easy S tier. Those Operation co-op missions are gonna live with me as memories until I die, bro. They were that fun. And the final and latest operation, the 11th CSGO Operation Riptide, added 5 new skin collections, thus 2 Riptide Case, Mirage, Vertigo, and Train. Of course, it also had that battle pass system, so you had a lot of new skins, stickers, patches. Of course, this operation also featured Insertion 2, probably my second favorite CS map ever, which is also coincidentally the only CS map I've ever been featured in. Riptide also introduced short competitive, which I guess was the first step towards BO12, which is good. But in my opinion, one of the biggest problems with Riptide was the very boring operation missions. They didn't have a single story co-op mission, which is the probably biggest disappointment in an operation for me ever. If we had co-op missions in Riptide like we did in Broken Fang, this would have been an S tier for me, but because of the very boring and disappointing missions, this is a B tier. So there we have it. This is my official operation tier list of every single CSGO operation ever released, made by a certified fat ass who played in every single one of these operations. Let me know if you guys think this tier list is accurate, or feel free to flame and shit on me if you think this is complete bollocks. And now I'm going to go cry, because I will never be able to replay some of my favorite missions from Shattered Web and Broken Fang for the first time ever, so that's great. Ah!